Right, let's do this. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Captain of Industry. If you enjoyed the content, everything in the description of the video. Okay, so I didn't want to do this video. I wanted to just continue until we get like breeder reactors or close by, but it's happening. A lot of stuff is happening. We have some releases a while ago, but still I didn't implement them, so I decided to releases like bridges, overpasses, and this kind of stuff. So we are very close to be able to place the breeder reactor, and I think I will start with this in this episode. My experience. So what are we doing now? We're making a place here. This is going to be double breeder reactors, more or less. This is the layout. And this is how it's going to look like. Double breeder reactors, water pumps, desalination plant. This is going to be supply of electricity for the whole area, the whole nation, and it's gonna be what's happening here. Yeah, I'm actually running out of copper. Not running out of copper. We have copper elsewhere on the island, but the way I'm mining it, it's a little bit on the slow side. If I press L here, I'm gonna let them mine this first. Okay, so I have a bucket of coffee here. It's a light roast Robusta, and I really don't like it. I'm trying to give it a chance over and over, but failing. Okay, so we have the fertilizer here is being delivered, so let's talk about breeder reactors first. Obviously, as you can see, we have some issues with compost and vehicles. They're busy because they're all full of compost, but eventually I'm gonna stop dumping this compost once it's gonna be green. But all of these vehicles they're gonna find their own home. They're gonna find where to unload this dirt. Like we are exporting dirt for natural gas, which is being turned into hydrogen over here. We have a little bit of a problem of too much hydrogen. I just paused a couple of these hydrogen. A couple of these. I'm gonna actually pause more of them. I need to be careful how much oxygen we are consuming here. So oxygen is here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 times 18. So 12 times 18 is 216. And 216 divided by 32 equals 6.75. So we need at least 7 of these working. So what I'm gonna do now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 32? Looks like it is. So what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna be pausing from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 working, and these. So I know that I can pause everything left of this because the others really need to work for the oxygen production, for the oxygen furnaces for steel. It's just like a marker for me. So this is our electricity to hydrogen production. We have our gas to hydrogen production here. Gas is, we're getting gas by exporting soil, dirt. That's it. I have nothing else to add. I do have this and this. I think I'm gonna go and consume more compost because this compost here is a problem because looks like some of the trucks that we have are actually full of compost. So I'm gonna try to consume this a little bit more because here I'm only putting the last layer as soil, dirt, or compost. Either of those two are fit in my book for the last layer. As you can see here, the depth, this was more or less flat. You can see here 1, 2, 3. There, it's not flat; it's angled, like marks and angled. But it's flat. It's flat-ish. This was all the way to like here, but the rocks that we are dumping, we are progressing. We are progressing. Soon is going to be faster and faster, so we're going to be done with this. But I need to decide. I'm going to have to decide this. We have a problem here. Output is full. That's a problem. I'm going to have to build a bigger storage. I guess it's gonna be like this. Build it. And then we're gonna have to do this. Can you do it all the way? You can do it all the way. Perfect. There we go. Boom, boom. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this one as well. And from here, we're gonna have the emptying of all of these into this bigger storage. Well, all of you now can go and find a new home in a bigger area here. We need to... how is this plant doing? This is very low. This is very low because this one stopped working. As you can see, for a few days it didn't work properly and depletes the blanket fuel, which, well, at least the enriched fuel is looking good. This is actually more important than the power plant itself, with the enrichment facility, and you will have to have this first, like breeder reactor. When you say, yes, infinite electricity, no, it's not. First one is going to be enriching for the actual others, and it needs to be balanced constantly. At one point, you will enrichment will be based on yellow cake, I believe. You will have to create the blanket fuel, and this is going to be the way how you're going to create blanket fuel with using yellow cake and salt. So yellow cake production will be necessary down the line, but in much less. Is it less? I'm not even sure if it's less, but you're gonna have to produce that. How much uranium we're gonna need? I'm not gonna calculate now. I believe one of these enrichment facilities can run like 2 or 4 breeder reactors, something like that, which is still enormous amounts of electricity energy. So yeah, it will be for us the end game, but I don't know how much more we're gonna be pushing this. And this is already 6 minutes into this episode, and I totally notice that there's no music in the background, so let's get some of this wonderful music from here, well, in the background. So I'm gonna just go and let's address the issues. I have potato supply shortage. Let me see what we are composting here. This is corn. I'm gonna unpause. No, cancel construction. I'm gonna unpause this just because I think we're gonna have a lot of poppy seed production. I can see here wheat and corn. None of these I think are being grown here. I'm just gonna go and double check potato, sugarcane, vegetables and fruits. So these are the 4 things that are being grown here. So I need to make a... Oh, I have a new plan how to grow trees, because I gave up on growing trees here. I actually removed all the tree growing, and we have a new tree growth setup. It's just a basic farm. That's it. Few workers, depending on the rain, and recycling the waiting for the water, and having the empty field until we get the notify if under 75%. If we have any problems with this, I might implement irrigation. For now, no. Okay, and the second thing I would like to do here is the same thing here. So if I press L, the water sources of this island, there's only 2. This is our big forestry area, which is going to be expanded here once we need it. I don't know when we're going to need it, but most of our trees come from here. I will be placing our tree farm here. So I'm going to go with... I'm just thinking if our tree farm meaning sapling farm. So currently this one is full. Okay, I'll do it like this. Saplings, I think we are overstocked with saplings. Import-export routes. Like, I'm thinking if I do this, will the vehicles have problems sourcing saplings from here? Or do I have to do the magic with another storage facility for this? But anyway, this is what we're doing at the moment. We're making all the saplings here. They're sometimes growing, sometimes not. Who cares? We have saplings, and we destroyed part of the forest to do to this. If we need to upgrade this is approximately where the input pipes are going to be for the farm, but for the irrigation if we need to. But I didn't calculate this perfectly. I could have tried, but just didn't. Okay, so fruits. Fruits. Let's see what's happening with fruits. Statistics. Fruits like 5.8. This is 5.7, and looks like they are slightly going down. We had issues with excuse me. We had issues. Oh, right. The overpasses. We have new overpasses. We had it for a while. We just didn't implement them. A few weeks. Not a fan of coffee, but this coffee. But yeah. Anyway, it's still a coffee. Even a bad beer is a beer. I built these overpasses so trains never block the traffic, so yay, I guess. But that's too many overpasses here. I think we should separate all of this from each other. I think I should have this kind of setup where we have these rail, or even on this side where trains are unloaded and then delivered, whatever it's locally being sourced. I was playing with this. Yeah, I was supposed to start playing with recycled materials. Look at the poppy here. Anyway, I had to push these back because the new overpasses are very, very weird. Like, they take space, of course they do, but look at the spaghetti intersections here. Like, at least we can build them like this. In Soviet Republic, it's way harder than this. But yeah. Yeah, so all of this is planned. We have extra capacity, so we can move any of these storages over here. These are tighter ones, where we only have conveyor belts going away from the stations. I'm not sure if this is better setup or this better setup, or I'm even thinking about a new setup with longer stations for unloading. I'm gonna be playing with that idea. I'm just in my head planning them, but what I'm talking about is the, let's say, normal mode. Doesn't matter which module, we need just 4 instead of 2. Well, that definitely sucks. And then stations, and then the thing is, probably I would connect them with... I wanted to say I would connect them with the... I would connect them with the conveyor belts, which... Why we have such a small amount of unity? We're missing something. Everything here seems to be fine. Household appliance. Oh yeah, copper. Copper seems to be fine. Oh, I restructured copper a bit. We had too much recycled copper. So everything is supplied with recycled copper now. It is mostly used recycled copper, but we have the upper part here, which I think I should upgrade fully to here with the highest level conveyor belts. Well, I probably should do it before rather than after. We need it. Oh, yeah, this is, of course, upgrade, build, upgrade, build. This is the next stage of copper production. We had problems with copper. We probably still have problems with copper. You will see here that this one is barely being supplied with, well, as previously mentioned, copper. But our biggest problem is not these now, it's the supply of copper. We need to have our mines working better. So I redirected these guys to work at the good stuff. This is almost, I think it is 100% pure copper. These guys are obviously able to deliver it here, so yay. So we're getting some 100% copper here, but I can see that it's they're going through this very fast, so I'm not sure how long this is gonna last. I'll give them a little bit more here, but this is obviously gonna go into the rock stages as well. I need to clear this area as well. You can see that they're already going there. I need to clear this as much as I can from this layer. I can mark even this, whatever. Let them deal with whatever they're gonna mine first. This is a little bit loud for me in the headphones. Yeah, much better than this way. Okay, so potato is something, potato is something that I'm focusing on, that I need to find out if we are doing a good job or not, because we had issue with sugar beets, yay. Sugar, because I come from the city that is known for production of sugar from the sugar beets. We had a blockage because we didn't get rid of the, well, it was a transport issue. And off screen I built another train, by the way. But you can see that they're still busy. They're still very, very busy. The trains are. I extended the parking space for the sand trains, just a little bit. This is temporary solution, so you see that this guy is not moving, but it's not blocking anybody else. It is being blocked, but it's getting busy here, and I really need to remove this sand area. I'm just still thinking how I'm gonna do this, and where I'm gonna do it. Like it would be the best if I can, maybe I can do it, these sandy, I'm thinking about this. Dirty industries that are creating pollution, that would be the arc furnaces, stay here. And then I can try for the first time to make ladle vehicles and then transported molten glass, is it? Molten silicon, transport it elsewhere, because molten silicon and everything afterwards does not create pollution, so, or CO2, so we don't need to ship it back. I don't think we can ship it back at all, but we don't need to ship anything back, so that's a good thing. So I'm thinking about potentially just having these arc furnaces. I can even make more of them, probably like here, and then sand. Ooh, that's a good point. I can do the same thing with this one. If I do it, if I remove these glass makers and then ship the molten glass in ladles on some other island, and then create a glass there and have these separated. Why am I doing this? Well, space mostly, or experimentation, or wouldn't you want to see the ladle trains moving around? Exactly. The thing is that this molten glass, you cannot store it anywhere except on the actual train stations, so as far as I know, I might be wrong here, but we can see here, nuclear fuel, no, this is for the liquids, molten station module 1200. You can see that it has actually, ooh, it's actually bigger. Yeah, it's bigger, it holds 1200, but every time train comes here, they need to be ready. And then these ladles also, they have a capacity that, you know, you need to fill it up. And I think the trains here are gonna have to be dedicated, each train to the direct line. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make you know, stations like this, maybe I will. I don't know. But this is something like, if we remove, well, we can just make the molten channels go all the way here. It's just that we're gonna have to have molten channels on these first ones. Yeah, it's something for Oolykee to think about. This area is very busy. I'm thinking that it would be smarter if I redirected all this traffic here, just remove the bridges and stuff. They would be using this. Oh, I kind of paved this area already, so vehicles going through here are taking less damage or maintenance or whatever. We can continue doing this also. Let's do the overpass. Is this the one tile, two tiles? Yeah, the one tile one. Yeah, literally parallel to this one. I'm just wasting resources here. What we're doing here is just waiting for the island to be done mostly, and then balancing everything else. So potatoes getting low, no available place to dump products. This is just the speed with which this sorting plant is working. I need both rocks and copper rocks for the nuclear power plant, breeder reactor, double fast breeder reactor base. And copper is needed here. I will not upgrade this to a bigger one because we are getting copper from elsewhere also, imported copper here. And currently, yeah, I might have to focus on. I might have to focus on a bigger source of copper. I'm just thinking this is definitely bigger source of copper. Do we have any other? Is there any island that we have connection already to that has more copper? I mean, like, this is definitely a copper island. Definitely worthy of the name. It's just how to get here. Probably bridges. Jeff bridges. I think it's easy. Most of the stuff we would build with Unity. I can build the vehicle depot here and then... Or maybe use this area to build a ramp upstairs. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And it has to be tackled as soon as possible. So if we're gonna build a ramp in this direction to get to this copper, and then how do we get to this copper? Look how much rock is here. I mean, obviously some of it is exposed. Maybe it would be better if we start mining it from this side, but no, you can get can't touch this. We can start from here. Look at this copper. Is just clear this up, build a ramp downstairs, and then start circling down the drain and going to the bottom of the copper. But getting up here, it's I wanted to say challenge, but everything is a challenge around here. And also import of some stuff, it's gonna be a thing, you know. So main focus for me now is electricity. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so potatoes and handling all the fires that are breaking out. I'm making the ramp. Oh, I didn't show you this. I'm making a ramp here. This is our main focus from this side now. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. I was like, we're missing some stuff from here, but that's fine. We need some soil, dirt, to finish this ramp, because I intentionally kind of marked this area like this. So, so rocks are not on the topsoil. Let's do it like this. So 20. I know it's more. My bad. So I needed to do in one more square in that direction. There we go. Something like this, I think, would be better. So dirt needs to go there, and then the rocks here. But once we started covering this up, it's gonna be looking much nicer. Okay, low supply of limestone. This is all the. I have a problem with this. It's the problem is called Oolykee's planning. The problem is logistics. These guys require a lot of limestone, a lot of sulfur as well, and probably should consider Whoa, that doesn't look good. Is it to me or is it just the ship? Let's do the ship thing first. This is the sulfur ship, right? Are you going away now? Yep. There we go. We're missing some sulfur. Well, why didn't we get notification for this? Because we have a new sulfur setup here. This is the this is initial sulfur storage for sour water processing, which is kind of working. Let me see how it's going. 59%. Yeah, it's still a lot. 70. Whoa. Why is this waiting products? Why is this working at 0? Oh man, look at this. Somebody didn't build this one, huh? Doesn't matter, because the sour water processing here is very slow. Looks like the slag. Well, slag is slagging behind, mostly because of the copper, because we lack a little bit of copper. A lot of bit of copper. And this is gonna become a problem soon, so I need to stop doing this, and well, I need to supply more copper. I'm working actively on this. Maybe I should plan for import of copper as well, like with a ship. I'm just thinking where the copper is. Well, okay, so couple of things. Limestone imports, limestone imports are doing this. We have limestone, and then we need to decide what the limestone is being used for. So this is amazing. Demetri, again, thank you. Of course, this is where limestone comes from. Most of it is mined. Less than half of that of mined there one is imported, and most of it is used for the fertilizer production. Glorious. We need to do this fertilizer, and then we have the iron production, and then we have the what the hell? Oh, scrubbing. Well, really, that's the third one. Wow. Okay, and then this is the kiln for production of cement. But the fertilizer. Let's stick to fertilizer. So I would like to build a port area like this. This area here. Well, one of these similar to this. We're gonna be moving this nuclear power plants eventually, but we're gonna need ships for import limestone. There's no other way. Once you're gonna run out of this limestone, we are gone. There's no more limestone here. I don't play with infinite world mines. Just a heads up. We do. Do we have limestone elsewhere? I don't know if we do. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. There we go. We have limestone, but bear in mind that all of these limestones sources, they're not infinite. They're limited. So once we run out of this limestone, we're gone. There's no more limestone left. The only way you can get limestone is by trade. There's no limestone on the asteroids. Apparently, there's there's water required for limestone production, which is understandable. But bauxite is also the second thing that we don't have limestone for, and I'm not sure if bauxite or aluminium again expands. Why did Anderson Dawes said that they found that buried his daughter in the daughter's sister in a beautiful bauxite mine cavern cave. So what the hell? I have no idea. Anyway, low supply of sugar. This one, I don't think this is going to be a problem because usually we have a lot of that. Let's see the statistics. Totals, yeah, it's going up and down. I think sugar cane is fine. I wanted to just switch from potatoes to something else, but unfortunately, looks like we don't have access of any of. Oh wait, I didn't check the fruits and vegetables. Are we destroying fruits and vegetables? I definitely can see here both fruits and vegetables being recycled. This is eggs over here, but that's not my priority. Let me see here. Vegetables, fruits. How are we doing with fruits? Okay, vegetables definitely not excess, and fruits also. Looks like we're just running out of food. Due to growth, we need to step up and grow more. So here we have the potatoes are being delivered, so we're not starving or anything. It's just we need to plan for this. Well, we're never gonna starve. It's just that we need to plan for this. I think I mentioned this already. So yeah, this farming here probably is gonna have to be expanded. I'm not getting any notifications that anything is being wasted, so I'm not worried about that. But I really don't want to tackle this and make any big changes until I had a chance to actually think more about this. So for now, I'm gonna ignore this problem. I actually touched this one and it started crumbling, but after I upgraded it, it was all fixed and I stopped mining in this direction. I don't think we even have to mine in this direction. I will go after this quartz, but I think I need to push this more. Yeah, this is looking good. I think it's gonna be needed in this direction. This direction. There we go. Let's do it this way. Whatever, let's go there. Sugarcane low, that's a fake news. Sulfur low, that's definitely well, it's true news. We need to import sulfur. Is it on the way? No, this is soil for gas, dirt for gas. This one here, I didn't check this one in a while, but looks like it's still not done. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be vehicles coming over. They do require a lot of sand, and this is not my priority, making this atoll. We're gonna do it later. Supply of sulfur, we're working on it. High supply of compost, this is bad. This needs to be processed, so we need to get rid of this compost. Usually compost is turned into dirt, and then I turn dirt in either fertilizer or export it for gas. At this time, these guys say that the output is full. What were you missing? This looks like potentially ammonia. They were not working because they were waiting for... Oh, oxygen. Really? Really? Oolykee is squeamish. So oxygen, and this is output. This will hydrogen. Oh my god. Okay, so this is. Oh, I see the point here. This needs to be removed as soon as possible. I don't have the overflow of. Wait. Yeah, this is the problem. You see, we have too much hydrogen. This is why this slowed down. Oh, and I need to remove this because I don't need so much storage. We have storage here, which is perfectly fine. It's just that we don't need this one. So what I can do is this. This is still kind of... I don't like how this looks, but wait. I don't know if I want to build this wall of pipes. I would like to lay them down, but to lay them down I need to have some free space. Is this 3 or 4? 4. And this is 3. Okay, sure, I'll do. I can do that. Wait, if it's 3 from here, I'm gonna just give them 3 from here. Boom. And then here, we can just do this. Boom. And notify me when empty. There we go. Oh, why is it paused? So this is gonna be emptying water here. The same thing I want to do with fertilizer. Actually, yeah, that's not hard. Looks like everything is in place. Is it 3 wide? Looks like it is. So pipe from here all the way into here. And then we need to stop this one. There we go, and then notify me when empty. Boom. So fertilizer now, and this one needs to have notification when it's under 50%. Yeah, that's it. There we go. So fertilizer and water are being now emptied from these tanks. I'm going to remove these tanks, and then we can lay the pipes down, and then everything from here all the way to, let's say, here can be laid down, and it's going to look much nicer with overpasses. Maybe new overpasses. We'll see the most beautiful golf course in the world, something, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just trying little by little to improve this. Okay, so we are 31 minutes into this episode. I'm gonna go and check out. Vehicles are not a problem. We have excess vehicles. Looks like this compost is a problem a bit. What am I supposed to do with compost? Obviously, compost is being used for fertilizer. We had issues with oxygen because of the hydrogen. We need to produce less hydrogen. Let me see hydrogen. Is it going down? This is the key question. It's leveling off. Okay, that's not good enough. We need to... Let's get it all the way down. Let's get this hydrogen down. I just need to remember that I need to unpause from this side, not from the middle. Why is there no... Oh yeah, because this is freaking full. So even steel stop production, I'm pretty sure. Or it will, because it looks like oxygen is not being delivered because hydrogen is full. Yeah, we should be having overflow of hydrogen and do something with it. No, I just stopped the electricity production. That's fine. We need to stop this. This is definitely excess hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen is being dumped in the atmosphere because I'm using this for excess hydrogen production. So this is gonna... sharply, I'm pretty sure shortly, let's have a faster. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna sharply reduce our hydrogen, and once the storages are fuel, boom, and then molten silicon. Yeah, so once this is resolved, oh, where's my sulfur ship? There we go, sulfur is on the way. Low supply of fruits. Oh, not anymore, really? Well, you know what? Can you please just... Oh, that's vegetables, my bad. Totals looks stable, but I'm not happy about that. Fruits, let's put this to a 50%, and let me just see the fruits. So I need fruits, vegetables, and potatoes, and all three are being grown in this area, and I ran out of space for the greenhouses. And even if I expand this, I can only build one more here because of the mountainous area. Coal, I want to say copper. Coal is looking good here. I think I'm gonna be leveling this off. Plus 40. I think I'm gonna just go and do it. Just do it. I don't know how this is gonna react with placing the greenhouse on the rocks, because I don't know if it's... Do I have empty space? Oh, here we go. For rocks, to see if I can place a farm on the rocks. The greenhouse, why am I saying that that's reasonable, is because these farms are literally soil farming. Farming on soil. Well, if that makes sense. These guys are actually greenhouses. Terrain too high. Ground, not farmable. Yeah, the greenhouses don't need farmable farms, soil. What do you mean? Like, because like a lot of them are on raised beds, a lot of these are on the hydroponics, so they don't need soil. Like you import soil on the beds where you're growing stuff. So that's when I was thinking that maybe we don't need it, but obviously we do. So next level food production, I can't set it up here because we don't have infrastructure for that. But really, no poppy. Are we not growing any poppy? I mean, I know that we have excess of poppy, but we only have one. No, that's two. Okay, sure. Luckily, they know what they're doing. I'm not gonna... Who am I to judge? I have the poppies being delivered right here, and it's being destroyed even because I think we're overproducing it. So let me go and check this out. We had a slight downturn here. Oh yeah, because excuse me, I unpaused the poppy recycling. Oh, and that's causing problems. Is this working? 88% because output is full. What was it full of? Who knows? It could be both. So the main question here is that are they getting enough resources? Looks like answer is yes. So I can pause this a little bit more because we do have a huge poppy storage, so no issues with poppy. And now we're gonna be processing more of the these. Did we get any notification here? Output is full a bit. Yeah, we are getting those. Okay. Yeah, this is getting higher. Notify if above 20. Did we get this? Okay, no available place to dump products. Go away. A low supply of fruits. Go away. Or sorting plant ball. Go away. High supply of compost. That's a problem. No, seriously. Can you please consume this? Output is full. Output is full. Okay, and what are you missing? You're missing nothing. Output is full. Seriously? Come on. Chop. Is anybody delivering this? Do we not? Okay, so that's fine with me. That means that we stopped exporting the fertilizer, so we don't need any more fertilizer. I'm glad to hear that. But that means that nobody's gonna consume this compost. We need to get rid of compost. So compost is being dumped and exported as this. But we have too much of that as well. So what do I do with the compost? Let's consider this. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Statistics. Compost is growing. We're not consuming it. I think it's temporary because we just flooded the system with additional fertilizer. So they stopped consuming it. I think this is gonna go... our compost consumption is related to this, and production of this dropped just because we stopped storing so much fertilizer. So once we consume it, it's gonna go to this regular up and down intervals. So I think this is just temporary thing. I will be building bigger compost storage here, and I will be building a bigger compost storage here just to resolve this issue, and that should be a buffer space that we need. Mining designations outside of the area. Mining area, yeah, that's fine. We can do this. Edit areas and wait here. This is the first step we need to do. Wastewater, that's the one I was looking for. That's already that should be already resolved. You can see that output is full. Oh, really? Water is a problem? Water is a problem. Okay, that's news. So we can have two choices here. Most of our water is being balanced around the steel industry. About around hydrogen production, and we slow down the hydrogen production. Let's see this. 69 down to 67. That's fine. So this is gonna slow down, but we're gonna have to unpause it because this is a little bit overcorrection. Like there's a lot of overcorrections happening. There's a lot of changes happening here. Like for example, I significantly dropped the hydrogen production, so we can empty some of the storages because we are overproducing hydrogen. Like here we're producing hydrogen, is just dumping oxygen in the atmosphere, which is fine. We need to stop that because we don't need so much hydrogen, so we are just wasting energy. So that's why this is paused. I need to get rid of soil. Whoa, there we go. There we go. Somebody found new meaning in life. All these excess storages. Right. Ooh, that's a lot of... they did a lot of work here. Just a little bit, actually. It's not that much, but it's getting there. It's getting there, so we can start dumping stuff here also. Let me just edit this area. We're already 40 minutes, almost 40 minutes into this episode, and we need to focus on the breeder reactor. That's what I want to focus on. And is this it? Oh wow. Well, let's do it this way. So this is a little bit cleaner. I'm looking where I can dump soil. There we go. This is gonna be the last thing I do. I can dump soil from above, like even do it in this direction, then dumps dirt everywhere, and then do the ramp last. It's not a problem. Depending where they're gonna deliver the rocks, that's gonna be more important. But yeah, there we go. Okay, low supply of fertilizer. Yeah, perfect. That's it. So we need to remove you and remove you. So there we go. So fertilizer now is going to be produced in greater quantities. Why is it so? Because we are now normally consuming fertilizer. So this is going to increase consumption of compost as well for the fertilizer that we have. So it's just all about trains loading, delivering, all of this. That was the problem. Us getting, and this is the water problem as well. We are not consuming this water. I think I'm gonna just leave them alone with water, excess water. Like these guys are not cleaning anything because there's excess water. Let me see how. Oh boy, when this is full. They start getting sick. Yeah, we need to get rid of this water, but we are consuming less water here as well. If I rotate this pipe is going to be supplying to the gold industry. Why is this pipe empty? Seriously? Our gold industries don't... No, they're almost full with water. So where was the... If water is not coming from this side, where's the water? But there is some here. Is this... And insufficient space. Let me just double check what we're talking about with recording today. We have 42 minutes and we have 18-ish minutes left in this episode. Okay, so the water thing reverted the pipe direction here. I think I can do even more, like do this. And then I can put the priority input from the grid, from where the water comes from. So this one is going to be preserved more. This one is actually pretty low. That's in hundreds. Now water is being recovered from here, which is fine, but it's still pretty low. Good that we kind of noticed this. You see this? This shouldn't be this low. And do we have notifications? Yes, we do. Do we have notification here? Yes, we do. Fine. Well, we noticed it, hopefully in time, but we'll see. This one is full, that's fine. Okay, so low supply of copper. You know, these copper notifications, I really need more of them. Is this one it? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so I'm having this notification for copper. Okay. Now it's good. Low supply of gold. I put another one of these in operation. Output is full. Yeah, this was the problem before. I think this is also quite seasonal, and I think it's even on a 10-year basis. Is it this 10-year? Yearly productivity? This is monthly. Yeah, I don't want to say 10-year, on a yearly. Like they are delivering, because when the train arrives with recycled gold, they get flooded with gold for like a years, and then I don't have enough. Okay, so I should probably build more. I should probably build more gold storage. Just while we have this recycled gold, so we store it up and then... let's do it like this. That's definitely gonna help. Okay, low supply of gold. Okay, wastewater. Is it going out? It should be going out. Please go out. No, it's not going out. Why are you not doing anything? Okay, water is flowing. That's a lot of water production. Yeah, I'm afraid to overcorrect because it's gonna be... I'm gonna have to revert the pipes. Currently I did it in this direction. Looks like it's going... How far is it? Only to data centers, I think. I'll still speed this up. High supply, leave that alone, yeah. So you need to... Yeah, you need to finish this, and then we need to go and dig there. That's fine. That's fine. And then we have wastewater designation that you can't reach. Okay. There's some liquid tankers. They're trying to go here. Why are you trying to go here? Hydrogen. Yeah, don't do that. There we go. Better? Deliver hydrogen here. This is where the hydrogen goes. Yeah, let's see the hydrogen while we're at it. Yeah, it's going down. That's it. I need to start unpausing these now. Because the hydrogen is now on the more acceptable levels. And yeah, I don't want to dump hydrogen or anything. It's just... Yeah, anyway. Trucks. You cannot reach what you can't reach. Are they supposed to be delivering something here? Or taking out? I just banned them. So yeah, this is gonna fix itself. Okay. Wastewater again. Please show me that you're recycling this. This is not going out. I don't like this. I know this is like kind of double-edged sword. Like we're not getting water here in because this is full of wastewater. So I think, and then the new water is not coming in because it's full of this water. Okay, so what if we do? Where is this wastewater coming from? From here. So if we do this priority as well, there we go. And what is this doing? Okay. And this is not supposed to be any priority. This one shouldn't be even flowing, and it's not. That's fine. These guys are 1%, practically nothing, and the storages are half full, so that's fine. Okay, here we go. I think we resolved this partially. Now, let's see. Yeah, you can see here that this is way better, and boom, Unity just restored. Okay, perfect. Okay, low supply of gold. This is gonna be a thing for a while. I'm just gonna check this, going up, ignore. Low supply of sulfur, thank you very much. Let's see what's with sulfur here. This looks like sulfur is coming in like crazy. Absolutely glorious. It's being processed here. You guys are working. Output is full. Of what? Water again? Oh god. Okay. So I know where the problem is. It's here. Now this one, because they have priority here and here, because they have these priorities from this and from the nuclear power plants. Whoa, data centers are not working. What the hell? Why are they not working? Nah. Oh, what? We got spike in... Really? Demand... Production max capacity. So we have capacity, so why is it not working? They're all working. Like, I don't want to put more... Like, we have capacity. So these are data centers, right? Production? Dropped? Where? Show me. I don't get it. These are the only data centers we have. They're all working 100... Oh! Output is... Ooh! Wait. Oh, right. Yeah, the problem was here because we didn't get rid of the water from the servers. Okay, my bad. Resolved. Wastewater, that should be resolved. Go away. Sulfur, low supply. This is transport problem. Where's the big trucks? Big trucks are waiting to dump the dirt. Over here. No, we have big trucks. Why is this sulfur? Oh, because we don't have enough sulfur. But sulfur is on the way. This sulfur... Oh, how much sulfur are we consuming? This is a good question because... Consumption 36... Okay, more than 60. So this at least needs to be bigger. Because this is our only sulfur production. Well, not true. We have a little bit of sulfur production here from the scrubbing. Scrubbing bubbles. So at least this needs to be bigger. I think we're never gonna get more than 60 per minute from here. So, okay, so this is gonna slightly increase the sulfur deliveries, I think. Yeah, I think this can be smaller, but that doesn't matter. This is high supply of hydrogen. Yeah, we will need this eventually. Let me just check the hydrogen again. Totals. Okay, you know what? I'm doing this too much. Let's go. Let's talk about. No, we need the speed. Low supply of sulfur. Mining designation. That's the. Oh, that's the leveling for farming. Let's see. No, we need this one because they're balancing this terrain. Okay. There we go. That's it. They need to rebalance this. That's okay. Low supply of limestone. Okay. Breeder reactors. Last time, let's check this before we continue. This is not necessary anymore. Yep. Yep. Okay, something like this, it should be good. You can see here now this flat area that I was mentioning, it's only 2 squares now, even that this one is affected already, so this is kind of speeding up the whole dumping area here. I cannot dump more soil. Okay, let's talk about the breeder reactors, double breeder reactors. Let's try to place them. So we're gonna have to, the only thing that I'm interested in here is I would like to have a lot of space to place these breeder reactors, but before I do anything else, let's do this. Can I, just because I need half of it, but I would like to still keep the same layout. I would like to change something. So for example, here, we can do it this way. I need only half of them, so half of them would be like this. Boom, boom, there we go. So I'm just gonna remove everything else that I don't need from here. So for example, this water thing is not needed. This is the salt water intake. This is how everything needs to look like. I don't even know why some of it is paused. So it's not probably as I was putting it in operation. This is the radioactive waste storage. I think, why do I have 2 of these? Yeah, because the... No, I don't... What? Where's the radioactive waste storage for the other one? No, we have one... Oh yeah, because waste comes from the central part, from this one. Waste, it's for both. This is enriching for both power plants. They're just mirrored here. So I need to build this, and I was thinking of saving some space here by pushing these a little bit forward in this direction. For example, here we have the molten glass that needs to go a little bit closer, so I can do it like this. Like this, and then molten glass can go like this, I think. Okay, and then we have this one. What is this input here? I think it's nothing. It's for different recipes, for salt-based recipes. We don't need that. So then here we can do this as well. I can cut this one out a bit. Oh, if I cut it like this, or even, oh no, let's do it like this. Okay, and then I go with all of these. Just because now we are going on the we're going on the island or peninsula where I'm gonna be doing this, so it would be much better if I do it this way, a little bit more compact. Usually I would not do this, and I'm looking how to uncompact my factories to make them look better rather than more efficient, but yeah, so this is steel. I think the other one is okay, so they have steel deliveries here, so I'm thinking something like this. This is gonna be interesting, but no, it doesn't consume a lot. So this would be what is this? I'm thinking how I can push even stuff more closer there to there. I was thinking that maybe rotating this one into here and push all of them further, because or maybe even in this direction. Let me see what I can do here. Well, let's remove you and you and you. So if I go and cut this one, wait a minute, where's the I'm missing the something here. Place. Yeah, I see on the right hand side, on the left hand side, there's a storage for, no, it's not. No, this doesn't have a slag. Oh, it doesn't have a slag. It doesn't have a slag because we're using only recycled glass, so no needed for slag, not needed. So if I do this and rotate it, let's say here, we can remove this and literally put this here. We can even do it this way. I'll do it this just because of the aesthetics. We don't need output for slag here. We have the pollution. For now, I'm gonna leave pollution in the atmosphere because it's very small. And then here we would have, again, we can cut this, or let's destroy it. We can destroy this at least this much and then cut more. I'm not following the messages. Boom. Something like this. Now this needs to go all the way there, which is not a problem. This needs to go, broken glass needs to go in there. This is also not a problem. Let me show you what I mean. So if we go for conveyor belt, this is excuse me. This is this needs to go in here. Okay. Let's do a little bit more tactical. Steel goes in there, and then fuel. This is easy. Fuel goes like this. Easy. And we're missing, what is this? This is the broken glass. Broken glass goes in there. Even this doesn't need to be spectacular. Well, it's gonna look spectacular as always. My creations are. Like this. This is a little bit more compact. I think we might be okay with this. There is some excess pipes, but I don't mind this because we're gonna have to connect it to the second reactor. So having it like this, that definitely leaves a bit more space. Okay, I cut it out instead of copying it, which I should have done. What I wanted to do is probably remove everything from here. Or just cut this one out. So let's try this. Cut this one out. And then place it. Oh, I was supposed to measure where it's gonna be placed. So I was supposed to measure first where it's going to be. Let's do the copying because I'm going to be escaping this. This is the furthest to the right where the reactor is going to go. And this is furthest to the north. We still need the saltwater input, which is not a problem. So let's say here, I can do a little bit. You see that I have a storage problem there. But this is centrally. This should be more or less like this. But I will push it a little bit to the right because there's no reason for us not to. So something like this. But you can see I'm just looking where the reactor is gonna fit. This is the most important. I need a reactor. So this looks like it. I need a reactor. Oh, yeah, sure. I think a reactor and everything else south of it, not a generation or anything like that. So, so if I go here and then cut it away from here, like so, and then reactor, well, I can do a little bit more. No, let's copy it. just because I I want all these storages, and then we decided that reactor is gonna be somewhere around here, I believe. It's gonna affect my storage to the left, I'm fully aware of that, and do they have enough space there? Boom. Like this, I'm missing a storage here, but I will play around with this. That would be nuclear fuel storage. That can be smaller. I mean, it's not a big deal, but also 20% reprocessed. No, enriched uranium. That's the greenest one. Come on, shiny. There we go. So something like this. So this is what I want to build. This is what I'm going to build now, so we can start enrichment process. This is the recycling. We need the spent fuel for this. This is what we need actually. This one, and we need to stuff the reactor with this. Okay, what's happening? Oh God! Don't do that. Low supply of antibiotics. These guys are not working. Why? Missing oxygen. Why are we missing oxygen? Because this is full. Probably. Is it, let's see, antibiotics? I don't know if they're recovering or not. 100%. 100%. Okay, looks like they're recovering now. Looks like it was hydrogen again. Okay, looks hydrogen is not taking this seriously, so let's put you back into depleted state. Antibiotics, go away. Low supply of limestone, go away. Copper ore crushed, stay like that. We have enough copper, that's great. A low supply of ethanol, just having a check here. Ethanol, 35% missing input materials. It's not sugar, it's oxygen as well. Oxygen, it's due to hydrogen, so that's fine. Low supply of water, perfect, go away. And we can go and remove this one. So I'm gonna be laying these pipes flat. We'll see how that's gonna look like. I have to do something with these guys. We'll see. Electronics 3. What are you? Electronics 3. You are working only at 90% because output was full. I think they just got a huge order of these. You see output full and only output is this, so I don't think this is a problem. Electronics 3, go away. Vegetables, potatoes, that's definitely something I'm thinking about. Okay, so we need this. I will build this. This goes into here and goes into the reactor. This is the important part. Reactor needs to be, how many people? 200. We're barely gonna have enough. This is 14. Okay, and I need to supply this with this. So these are the first steps. We need to enrich this. This needs to be full, and it has 160 capacity. So water, nothing else is important. Nothing else matters. Nothing else is important. Just this. So enriching this because it's gonna take a while. Bear in mind this is 4 per minute. We have like 160 capacity here, and I want this. Well, I want this full, but we'll see how full it's gonna get. Anyway, we are over time already, so we started with our mega reactor, well, double breeder reactors, which this one is gonna be removing this and potentially this. It's gonna be creating water. Water creation is gonna be iffy, but it's gonna be removing one of them, so we're gonna be removing. Well, basically, yeah, we're gonna have enough space for the second breeder reactor, so not worried about that at all. So this is gonna be replaced, this is gonna be replaced easily, all of this, and then I just need to copy the rest of the reactor in place here, and then make sure that we have everything connected, which is not going to be a problem. So for, you see, this is the easy part. The easy part. I need salt water and stuff, you know. So you just go with these like the spinny thingy-majiggies with flywheels. Just align them and everything is gonna fit in place. And then I need to do the double breeder reactors again and just replace everything, and it's gonna be fine. Even this is gonna be, you know, bigger. This one needs salt. 2 peanuts walking down the Strasse and one was assaulted. I have no idea. Oh, salt comes from the recycling of it. Yeah, salt comes from. They can. Are they delivering salt manually? They will. That's we have time for this. So reactor, we're gonna have 7 unemployed people. We're gonna have to put more pressure on the food system and stuff. Yeah, so fuel now is being fed here. So this is off enrichment. This is going to be all about electricity production. And there we go. Ta-da! We're making this fuel. I'll need to see where the salt comes from, but for now they can deliver it manually. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. See you next one. Bye-bye.